The problem is Hillary. I mean, good God, woman. The drip of emails is like this water torture. And plus, you've got the mainstream media that want a horse race, so they're going to highlight things like emails and likability, which they would never do for a male candidate. And, they were fawning yesterday over his trip to Mexico, saying he won the day and he won the news cycle. Well, of course, he gave him all the goddamn attention. What do you expect?
So do you? Because I mean, you and Dario were thinking, in a sense, that it's better for Trump to stay there in terms of Hillary's opponent. Because she will.
Well, she can't beat
Trump.
anybody else because her unfavorables are at 56%. Only 41% of the people like her. I mean, that's a tough election scenario.
So why don't people like her?
Because the Clintons have lived since the 1990s and 1980s with a siege mentality, okay? And some of it is justified. They have been under attack forever. But the problem is that being under attack means you circle the wagons and you don't say anything. I mean, the press is all over right now because she hasn't had a press conference in 270 days. For me, press conferences are a joke to begin with because the only persons that they're for are the members of the press asking the questions. So she gives individual interviews to journalists and she's on television all the time, but because she hasn't stood up in one of those theatrical press settings like what happened yesterday with Nieto, she gets all kinds of grief.
Yeah, you're right about press conferences. They're a complete wasted time.
They are.